Hey y'all, I just wanted to do a review on OC pepper spray. A lot of people use OC spray for non-lethal situations when they don't have a deadly threat present. And a lot of people ask about how OC spray works and different stuff like that. Some people want to carry it and some people are unsure as to whether or not they should carry it and the effects of it. Just some background pretty much on the OC is that OC, all it stands for is oleoresin capsicum. All it is an extract from peppers. So it's just very, very, very hot. It's made of food grade pepper. That's like, if it wasn't so hot, you could eat it pretty much. It's non flammable. Um, I've actually had to spray 5 people with OC pepper spray when I was a detention officer. And I will say that OC spray works. It takes the fight right out of at least 90% of people. Some people it won't affect as well as others, but most people it will. Um, the 5 that I did have to spray was either they were fighting or trying to fight with me or fight with somebody else, and it takes the fight right out of you. This one that I have here to the left is called First Defense, and it's made by Defense Technology. This is the one that my department actually carries now. The department I'm with now, we carry this. It's the MK3. It's only a 1.47 ounce can, and it delivers at like a streamline pattern. So when it comes out, it's just a straight line, and that's basically because a lot of times, if we have to use it, it's gonna be out at someone's house or you're gonna be outside most of the time. So when it actually comes out, the wind won't affect it. Whereas when I worked as a detention officer, we used a can called Top Cop, and that kind came out like a cone style delivery, and that was because we were indoors all the time. So when we sprayed it, no wind had an effect on it whatsoever. And also, a lot of times it would be multiple people that we would have to deal with, so it would get on them as well. Um, when you actually spray the OC spray, you want to target the bridge of the nose, in between the bridge of the nose and the eyes. That will cause mucus inflammation. So there will be inflammation up in the mucous membranes, and it'll affect the eyes, nose, and throat. It only lasts about 45 minutes. After you spray somebody and get them away from you, and they start getting their eyes and stuff cleaned out, it still will only burn for about 45 minutes to an hour. Um, no one has ever died from being sprayed by OC spray alone. Every time someone has died and were actually pepper sprayed, it was because of some other factor that caused it. It wasn't just the OC spray by itself. This particular can, the MK3 that my department carries, it shoots 10 to 12 feet, like up to 10 to 12 feet. So if someone is within 12 feet of you and they're threatening you, not with deadly force, but with like they want to fight you or assault you or threatening you in some way like that, you could use that all the way out to about 12 feet. And it comes with 6 to 8 1 second bursts in this one little can. And it only weighs about 7 ounces. You can get it for like $19 at Amazon, and it's got like right at 5-star rating. This other one that I have is made by Mace, but it's still pepper spray. It's made by Mace. It's a little bit smaller. It has about 10 1 second bursts inside of it, so you can spray that about 10 times, and it'll go out to 12 feet as well. Um, my wife actually has this one too, and like if we go walking or something like that, you can take this one, and it's easier to deal with. It also has a little strap that you could put on it for your hands when you like walking, so you don't actually have to physically hold the thing or put it in a holster, which you can put them in a holster, but you don't have to. So this one just has a little hand strap. You can put it in there, carry it in your hand just like this, and it'll be strapped to it so you can walk. You don't have to actually hold it. And let's say somebody came up to you and tried to strong arm you and take something from you. All you have to do is wrap your finger around it, flip this up, the trigger is right in there, so you would just depress that and move back. So that's that one. And the other one pretty much operates about the same. It has a little safety top at the top of it. So what I do is I use my thumb. I slide my thumb up under the safety top, and the trigger is right there to depress it. Some people use their actual index finger. I don't. You can do it that way too. And put your finger in like that and just press it down 1 second. I go this way. Put my finger inside, 1 second. 1 second burst. So if anybody is interested in actually getting some OC for self-defense, I would highly recommend it. Saber, they make a good one, a really good one. Fox, they make good ones. Like I said, Top Cop, that's a very good one. First Defense, that's another good one. So it's, like I said, it's pretty much used for non-lethal situations. You can use it on dogs if you exercise in the mornings or you walk or whatever you do. You can use that. Let's say a dog comes to attack you or it's acting aggressive towards you and you don't want to use a firearm yet, or you don't have a firearm on you, OC pepper spray will be a good choice. I mean, you can pretty much use it for just about anything that's non-deadly. And sometimes it works. Most times it works. And then, I mean, other times it won't work. But hopefully it can at least work enough to get you away from that threatening situation. I would recommend women to get you some. I would recommend men to get you some, because you never know when you're going to be presented with a situation where OC pepper spray would be the better choice before using your firearm. And a lot of times you can go ahead and use OC and you may never even have to use your firearm, just depending on the situation. Now, I wouldn't recommend using this when there's a deadly threat. If someone pulls a gun on you or a knife and they're, within 7 yards, I wouldn't recommend using OC. I would probably go to my gun first, but that's just me. I wouldn't tell you when or when not to use it, but just the best times to use it is for non-lethal threatening situations. But anyways, that's pretty much that on the OC spray. Any questions, you can message me or comment or whatever you need to do. But check out some OC pepper spray. Check out some of the videos on how to use it. Check out the effects of it. I've actually been sprayed by OC pepper spray and it did not feel good. So I know if someone sprayed me with it, I can't do much with them. So, and a good thing, if you are going to try to carry OC pepper spray, is to actually get sprayed by it, so you know what the effects of it are when you actually come in contact with it. Because I know the times that I've sprayed people, when I did spray them, the effects of it happened to me too. Like, I got some of the blowback from spraying it. And you have to know how to be able to fight through it and realize what you need to do in that situation to keep being able to fight or get that person under control or to get away from them. You need to know how it affects you, because it affects people differently. I know with me, I couldn't see. I could barely breathe just from my nose being so snotty and running everywhere. But I actually had to put somebody in handcuffs while OC spray was actually on my face. But I would just recommend, if you are gonna try to carry it, then to have someone spray you with it, so you'll know how your body actually reacts to this stuff, because it is the real deal. A lot of companies make the cheap versions of it, and they don't work as good, but there are some good brands out there that really pack a punch when you actually need it. So get you some OC pepper spray.